Did you know that over 45% of Americans believe in ghosts, and some of the most famous faces in Hollywood claim they've seen them? If the rich, the powerful, the untouchable can't escape the supernatural, what does that say about the world we live in? These aren't movie scripts, they're confessions. We've seen them in horror films. We've watched them win awards. They walk red carpets, not haunted hallways. And yet, even celebrities aren't safe from what lurks in the dark. There's something deeply unsettling about hearing a ghost story from a famous person. Maybe it's because we expect their lives to be perfect. Or maybe it's because when someone who has it all admits they were terrified, we start to wonder what else is out there. Tonight, we're peeling back the veil of glamour to explore 5 bone-chilling true ghost stories from the world of fame and fortune. Are you ready? Ghost stories have always been met with skepticism. Science can't always explain them. And when celebrities speak out about the paranormal, critics call it a publicity stunt or just imagination. But think about it. Why would a celebrity, someone with everything to lose, risk being labeled crazy? The truth is, most of them don't talk. They keep these stories buried. But the few who do, their experiences are unforgettable, disturbing, and maybe, just maybe, real. So whether you're a believer or a skeptic, these stories might just change the way you see the world and the people you thought you knew. Long before The Matrix, Keanu Reeves was just a kid in New Jersey. One quiet evening, he and his nanny sat in the living room. The air was still. The TV played softly. Then a jacket hanging on the wall began to move, not swaying, but floating. It lifted itself off the hook and glided silently across the room. His nanny screamed and fled, dragging Keanu with her. No draft, no trick, just something that shouldn't have happened. Years later, Keanu called it a direct experience with the unexplainable. Touring in Kansas, Ariana Grande visited the infamous Stull cemetery, one of the rumored gates to hell. She felt a heavy energy. The air reeked of sulfur. She snapped a selfie, just one. That night she checked her phone. A black figure stood behind her, tall, smoky, featureless, watching. She tried to delete the photo. The phone glitched. That night, she couldn't breathe. She felt it sitting on her chest. It didn't feel like a ghost, she later said. It felt darker. She believed something followed her back. On her Monster Ball tour, Lady Gaga began sensing a presence. Lights flickered, cold spots followed her, and a name whispered at night. Ryan. Sometimes it was gentle, sometimes right in her ear. Backstage, a speaker exploded with no warning. She called in a spiritualist, who confirmed there was an entity attached to her energy. Gaga wasn't afraid, but she felt watched. And Ryan? He's still with her. In his Hollywood home, Matthew McConaughey felt something odd. Footsteps in the night. Kitchen doors opening by themselves, but the most eerie sign. A sudden, strong smell of lavender perfume. He calls her Madame Bleu. One night, he saw her reflection in a hallway mirror. Blue dress, pale face, watching him. He spoke out loud, "Stay, just don't scare my guests." And she listened. Mostly. Lucy Hale moved into a dreamy LA apartment. At first, everything felt perfect, until things changed. Microwave beeping at 3 a.m. Water running when she was alone. One night she came home, kitchen destroyed, cabinets flung open, plates on the ground. She called a psychic. "There's a man here," the psychic said. "He's angry, and he's not leaving." Lucy left. He didn't. Among all 5, Ariana's story is the darkest. It's not just a ghost. It's not a memory. What followed her from that cemetery was something intelligent, something malevolent. It didn't just show itself, it disrupted her technology. It controlled her nightmares, it haunted her dogs. This was no wandering spirit. It was something ancient. And if her account is true, then we're dealing with entities that can attach to people, follow them, feed on fear. And that is far more terrifying than a creaky door or a cold spot. 5 stories, 5 celebrities, and 5 brushes with the unknown. What makes them so chilling isn't just who experienced them. It's that these stories break the rules. They didn't ask for it. They didn't summon anything. And yet, the darkness found them anyway. So whether you believe or not, these stories remind us of one thing. Fame doesn't protect you from fear or from the things that move in the night. Which of these stories creeped you out the most? Have you heard of any other celebrity hauntings we should feature next? Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and subscribe for more spine-tingling tales you'll never forget. We've got more stories coming, and they only get darker from here.